じゃあ続きやっていきましょう。前回ね、動画ちょっと見直してみたんですけど、やっぱ結構暗かったんでね、グラフィックの設定ちょっといじって、これで多少はマシになったかなと思うんですけどね。じゃあ行ってみよう。
In my youth, I was a bit more accepting. I liked new things, and I was curious. I once broke into the Watchman headquarters dressed as one of them. Now I don't like new things. New things mean trouble. Trouble is dealt with accordingly. Normally, outsider, I'd throw you off the edge of Lull more. But you return with Lavados. So I'll give you a chance. As much as I'm wary of Lavados' schemes, we are a bit desperate down here.
ボトムズっぽい感じの動きするな。ラーバドスはどうしたんだ？
He's broken. His mind is damaged in a way I don't fully understand. Mad though he may be, he has insights that sometimes help us, sometimes harm us. He brings things, people, and it is usually a 50% chance that it turns out bad for us. So that's a chance I'll give. I have with me an old septum, a coin, tarnished on one side, much like your empire outside. I will flip it, and if it lands on the unsullied side, you may stay. Otherwise, you will find your home in the equations below.
やな。
Seems Sotha still smiles on you today, outsider. Let us hope he does the same for us. Now, speak freely, Outlander, or go away.
これ一番上の選択肢選ぶと話進みそうな感じすんな。そこにある鎧一式は何なんだ？鎧？見えへんな。
That's a watchman. In the Clockwork City, they were our guards, but they haven't worked for a while. I've been trying to restore him, to give the place more security.
動いてない警備兵がおるのね。どんな仕事をしているんだ？
I'm the sentry. As highest-ranking chronographer, I keep everyone in line and keep our tower operating. Not the best job, but eh.
ラーバドスは何というか変わっている。
I tend to avoid him. You should too.
ニュミナ、あなたについて教えてほしい。
The only thing you need to know about me is that I don't trust you. But I don't trust anyone. Don't hold it against yourself, though I doubt you're a nice enough person to do so. There was a time when... Never mind. We have our jobs to do around here, and that is what I do.
立派なメイスだな。あ、この回ってるこれ立派なメイスだな。
It's a cutting sphere. A Dwemer creation. Round yet sharp. It's my only trophy these days, for what little comfort it actually brings.
これこの作品においてはドゥーマーって呼んでんのね。ラーバドスは自分ならそちらの抱えている深刻な問題の手助けができると言っていた。
I can see his logic, however twisted, but he didn't tell you what was the problem, did he? That's not his style. He's not good with words, or speaking, or handling machinery. He broke the upgate on his way out for one thing. I am better at explaining, so let me try. We are chronographers, fabricant servants of the god Set. We monitor time and space and stop it from collapsing in on itself. One of the ways we do so is by overseeing the towers. This particular tower that we sit under is Snowthroat, known as the throat of the world. But it is malfunctioning. The towers are one of the most essential mechanisms of the world, the pinpoints of the wheels of Lull. Yet one by one they are slowly dying.
違うかな?
For years we have watched the most essential pieces of Snowthroat, but now it starts to flicker and fade, and we don't know why. If Snowthroat has been deactivated, or is at risk of such, it is a serious threat, not just to our order, but to Nirn as a whole. But we do not know who or what causes such trouble. We do, however, suspect outside forces.
どうして外部の勢力がそれを引き起こしたと考えられるんだ?
Because you outsiders must always prod that which should not be prod. We are fabricants. We are raised and born to love the machine, to respect it. but you people pick away at it, and look around with a sad face when the machine breaks down, and we are the ones that must fix it. There is no doubt that someone above us seeks to get at Snowthroat, or is trying. But there are enough possible parties that we cannot leave such a thing to guesswork. We must conduct research. We must scout, as it were.
そういうことなら手を貸せると思う。
That is precisely what I was thinking. It is, I admit, hard for us to work on the surface. With our machine parts and our glowing eyes, we certainly
目
stand
立つ
out.
っていうレベルじゃないよ。
You, however, do not. People would ignore your
でもなんか
presence, and you could operate
この辺
relatively unmolested.
顔やんな、ちゃんと。マスクしてるような感じになってんねんな。何をすればいいんだ？
There are 3 possible candidates in Skyrim with the ability to affect Snowthroat, unintentionally or not. The Greybeards, with their
グレイビ
proximity.
アードと
The
ウィンター
College
ホー
of
ルド大
Winterhold,
学
with its lack of
で
discipline.
サルモール。
And the Thalmor, with their meddling. Near each of their places of residence, there will be slot points, folds in the world mechanism that can be read for data. We have this. It is a device that must be installed in these slot points, from which it collects what we need. Installing it is a complicated procedure, requiring use of an artophysical manipulator, that is, this tool.
おアルトフィジカルマニピュレーター。メイス。これはハンマーか。このハンマーでそのスロットに釘を打ち込めばいいのか。
It is not a hammer. It is an artificial
ハンマーではないんや。
manipulator, a very delicate device that simply looks like a hammer. But using that
要するにその
it is not the
3
difficult
つの
part.
ポイントに
It
行
is
って
finding
ア
the
イテムを使うと。
slots.
釘
The
を打
world
つんだな。
mechanism's pieces are not able to be located by normal sight. One must have this device, a visor that when worn reveals pieces of the world mechanism for one to
バイ
manipulate.
ザー。マグナシアンバイザー。それを頭につけてスロットを見つけ釘を打ちつけた上でハンマーで殴ればいいんだな。
Yes, for all 3 locations, mind you. It is what we call association triangulation. The 3 pegs will use all the data collected to tell us just who is messing with our tower and where from. I will warn you though, the pegs are a bit ornery. Hopefully, you will be able to handle yourself. You did, after all, reach here. Speaking of which, use the main elevator from now on. It will make things easier.
3カ所行ってこいと。地上に戻らなあかん。これメイスやな。カメラが元に戻ってしまってるな。でこれか。なんか画面赤くなった。そっか。似合いすぎてるやろ。いやこれたまたまなんですけどね、この装備ちょっとどのタイミングで使おうかなってすごい悩んでて、今回のクエスト持ってたらちょっと合うかなって思って今回これにしたんですけどね。このバイザーとめっちゃ合うな。このままでいこうか今回。よし、じゃあ行くか。こっちの方はこれがさっき言ってた鎧。
But that doesn't mean much to you, does it?
その鎧から判断するとまた使えるようになるかもしれないと思った。金のインゴットが3個、ドゥーマーのコグが5個、歯車が5個。ちょっとついでに手に入れて、サブクエか。アップアンドアウト。
Huh? I don't recall writing that down.
ほう。これも一緒にやろう。こっちなん。ここらへん。ここか。なんか光ってる。でどうすりゃいいん。殴るのもしかして。なんか違うな。どうやるん。どうすりゃいいんこれ。 え、どうするんやろ。なんか釘もらってるよな。魔法かもしかして。あ、これか。ラリアンソナー。これでんあ、今、あ、もしかして。あ、いや、装備してるよな。ええ、どういうこと？これやろな。ここか。これでええんや。これでもさ、ええんか。ええの？違うやんな。でもクエストは
Let's see.
クリアになってないよな。どういうこと？あ、これでそうなん？違うな。ちょっとよく分からへんねんけどな。とりあえず他のとこちょっと行ってみるか。この辺りっぽい。あ、下か。よっ。ここ？
Absolutely not. I refuse. I refuse. No way.
なんや。
No.
あ、こいつ？
Absolutely not. I refuse. I refuse. No way.
なんだって？
Oh, of course they didn't tell you about me. I am the
Orecchi.
analyst intelligence that runs all
Orecchi.
data collection in Sotasil. Or I was. Now relegated to a bunch of pegs and forced to be hit with a hammer whenever a bunch of exiles want something.
やっぱりこれハンマーなのか。
Exactly. It's indignifying, it is. If you know them, tell them there's no chance I won't do it.
釘に自我が芽生えてんの？釘が喋ってんのか？どっちなんや。情報を集めるのに力を貸してほしい。何かと引き換えに考えを改めてはくれないか。
Do you think I'm so low as to accept a bribe? Well, you are absolutely correct. I once had a collection of data modules that sparkled like the false sun of the city. I may not be able to get such things back, but if you brought me something similar, a diamond, perhaps I would
こ
consider.
こでもサブクエになるの？そうなん。ダイヤモンド持ってる？
Maybe I should save that.
ないな。ダイヤモンドないっぽいな。ないな。ダイヤモンドなんかどこで手に入る？まあやっぱりダイヤモンドなんて狙って見つけ出せるもんじゃなかったな。30分ぐらいなんかここら辺あるんじゃねえかなって思って探したんですけどね。ないな。普通のダイヤモンドでええんかな。持ってきたよ。
Then let it be known I am an intelligence of my word. I will collect your data with that diamond. A paltry module for a paltry task.
これでええの？あ、これで終わり？ん？釘 これ釘やんな。3つ行ったら
I
進むんか
wonder
な。
where this road leads to.
次サルモールのとこ行ってみようか。ああ、もしかしたら大使館の中やったらダイヤモンドとかあったかもな。ここね。装備してなかった。で、これか。いまいちよう分からんねんな。何やったっけ。これかな。やっぱこれで合ってんやろな。なんか違う。どうすりゃええんこれ。わーい、わからん。あ、いけた。うちどころの問題か。じゃあ他のとこも見に行ってみよう。なんか殴る場所があかんのか。あ、これでもあかんの。あ、いけた。このハンマーの先っちょの丸に当てなあかんのかな。
Where am I?
そい。ああ、いけた。戻ろう。
Am I?
釘を3本とも設置してきた。そうガミガミ言わないでくれ。
Perhaps you have. But I will not know if you did it correctly until I receive notification from the intelligence itself.
お
Numenor, you slave-driving fool. If you needed someone to tell you the Thalmor were up to no good, you didn't need to contact me.
あ
Next time you want the obvious relayed to you, go
何だっ
talk
け
to a
さっ
child.
きのアナ
Wait,
リ
the
ティクス
Thalmor
み
are
たいな
messing
名前
with the
のや
world mechanisms?
Maybe not all of them. I'm not one for bigotry, but some yellow skin up on Whitehorn Pass is certainly looking into it, it seems. Bunch of bananas can't leave well enough alone, can they? Erasing Lorcan and now going after the throat of the world.
I suppose it was obvious that the
analyst.
Thalmor were trying to interfere with our work, but I still needed to hear it from the analyst.
なんかロルカーンとか言うてたな。バナナとはなんだ。
Pyondonian fruit. It's long, yellow, and smells like the Thalmor. At any rate, I will need to meditate on this information.
あ、そう
Feel
か。
free
バ
to
ナ
look
ナって
around
ないよ。
until then. I'm sure you have some tasks you consider worthwhile.
おああ、なくなったんだね。計画についてはもう分かったのか。
Yes, but no. The Thalmor simply being involved in something is inevitable. Them trying to destroy the world is highly expected. We need specifics. We need to know who, why, how. I do not like crawling around blindly. I am a fabricant, and I demand information.
サルモールに探りを入れればいいのか。
I prefer the word infiltrate. We now know whatever bit of the Thalmor responsible are located. It would be simple enough to storm the place.
そうするつもりなのか。
No. Delicate. That's the key here.
どうせ
Stumbling
私
blindly
が
is
行かなあ
not
かん
our
ので
way.
しょ。
We don't know who is involved or what, hence the infiltrating. Instead of a full-out assault, I'm going to send an agent in, disguised as one of their number. They go in, they retrieve what information they can, and get out. Simple, easy, efficient.
ひょっとしてそのエージェントというのは自分のことか。
Precisely.
ですよ
You
ね
have。better knowledge of the surface world's social cues than we do. Also, you can eat normal food without exploding, and the Thalmor do love their feasts and parties.
あ、こ
We
いつら
managed
爆
to
発すんねや、
scavenge
食べ
these
たら。
robes. They'll be enchanted to disguise any excess details,
おう
and you should be able to blend in. With a few
衣装
forged
替えが多い
documents
な、
and some
今回。
sneaking, you should be just fine.
サルモールのローブ。わかった。どこに向かえばいい？
The place is called Whitehorn Pass. It was an old imperial outpost in the northern Cyrod border in the Second Era. Now it belongs to the Thalmor. This time, however, I don't want you traveling there on foot. Too risky. No, use the upgate this time. It's about time we give you access to that.
それは何なんだ？
The upgate. We don't have a helicarrier like a proper chronography team, but it serves its purpose for getting us around. Head to the building with the big spikes all over it. Talk to Subori there. She'll lay things out for you.
ほう。じゃあ今回この辺で終わっておこうかなって、あれやってなかったな。アイテム集め。まあ、次回やろうか。